You're good, Stephen?
I believe so.
You believe so? Just checking, making sure. So good evening and welcome to round 12 of the F2 League here at Race. F2 League here at RaceStation.net. Today coming from, well, the fantastic Spa. There's no other way of putting it other than that. It's a frustrating track for some, but it's an awesome track to watch for pretty much everyone.
Remember what last season?
Yeah, I mean, if we go back last season in the GP2 League, this was, I think, by far the best race of the season, by a country mile. Mainly, the weather did play a part, as did some safety cars, but overall the racing was just fantastic. We will be getting underway shortly. We're just waiting on one driver to sort out their router, Monsieur TLK, because I kept noticing he kept joining and leaving, so I've told him to reset his router or else. Yeah, we don't want him constantly.
Only 16 drivers though so far.
That's what I mean. If we can get TLK in, get 17, that'll be. But we've already got enough to do at Q1. So obviously top 15 go through from Q1 to Q2. So we do have enough drivers to do all 3 sessions.
Are we missing anyone from absences or?
Prenter's not here in the Ferrari, but he's not been around for a few weeks, and I think he's actually been technically. I think if he didn't show up today, he would technically be removed from the league, just through absences and lack of contact. Okay. JB Troll left Force India just before Hungary, and that seat is still to be filled.
That's because of university work.
It was indeed. And we've also still
outside circumstances.
And we've also still got a space in the Red Bull, as I believe Putterland has called it a day as well.
Now, what's the situation with Callum Rowe?
It was put in the FIA summary. Basically, because he cut the story short, he hit 12 licence points after Hungary, which under the rules prior to the Hungary race was if you hit 12 points, it would mean you would have a 2-race ban straight away. However, we've reworded the rule mainly because more often than not, the licence points that have been applied to everyone have been because of the corner cut rule we introduced, the track limit rule. So we've basically said once you hit 12 points, if more than 1/3, so i.e. more than 4 points of those 12 were for anything other than the corner cutting track limit rule, you'd have the 2-race ban. If 8 or more of those points were for the corner cutting, that 2-race ban will be suspended over the next 4 rounds.
Yes, but how does he then have? So he
basically he basically cannot obtain another license point over the next 4 rounds. If he does, then his 2-race ban does apply. It's effectively a last chance salute.
Right, so he can't get more than 3 corner cuts in the next 4 races.
Well, he can't get 3 corner cuts per race in the next 4 races. Yeah. I'm waiting to see if TLK is going to rejoin.
Nice return from Whiteside as well, back there.
Yeah,
also, we have the old usual conundrum of who is going to win out of Haas and Mercedes. After that conversation boiled over a couple of days ago on Facebook.
It's certainly been a nice.
Yeah, to get a bit personal.
It's been a nice little battle to sort of keep an eye on and enjoy, with obviously with KO management and TLK pretty much being the top 3 at most races. It's been nice to sort of keep on top with watching that Haas Mercedes battle. basically to come out as best of the rest, effectively.
Very equally matched.
They are very equally matched, yes.
Then we have the interloper called Dave 1025, who always likes to stick his nose in as well, like what he did at Hungary. Soup's here today, is he?
Soup's, yeah, he's there. I can see his name.
Yes, he is, yes.
Okay. Bear with us, folks. We are just waiting. We had one person, TLK, was in this room, kept disconnecting. Said, well, he's had messages and such. He isn't online. I'm going to give him until 10 past to get in here. He has been offline for 7 minutes. He might be shouting at someone in his house to get off the internet. As far as I know. Yeah, so just to confirm, Callum needs to get through this race, Monza, Singapore and Malaysia without incurring a license point to avoid his 2 race ban. And then if he was to get through those 4 races without accumulating a license point, then yeah, basically he stays on 12 license points, but he avoids the ban and he effectively resets again. So he'll get a 10-point deduction at 16 points and then the next lot at 20 points and so on. Ah, there's TLK. He's online now. Oh, dear me. Right. Hopefully TLK will be in a moment. So what will your predictions be for today then, Stephen?
Oh, absolute carnage.
Absolute carnage, okay. If any of you... if...
You gotta... No!
No.
Spectate.
I'm ready. There we go.
Good thing spotted that.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready, guys. If you can listen to me, I'm ready.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. That is a bit close. We don't want to take part in this race. No offense. We don't want to be back in the Force Indias again.
Right. No, we don't.
Oh, there we go. Join now, I think.
Right, just got to wait for him to get in his car, which is done. Right, now we go.
They won't get it now.
Go. Go.
17
drivers, so as I said, it's enough for all 3
we've got to remember
the
clues to qualify.
Yes.
How do you remember what the clues are?
Basically, the main one is if there's any delay with any cars going out on track, it normally indicates some wet weather is on the way.
In the race. Like in our race, for example, in the Hungary race, qualifying was dry, but I don't think anyone left for about 6 minutes.
No, because the entire race was wet.
Oh no, what do we do? Hopefully the whole race for this one won't be wet.
I think that the F2 guys, to be honest, I would like to see him have a. I would like to let them have a fully dry race, but it's Spa, so you know it ain't gonna happen.
Them to have a fully dry race at Spa.
No,
Where is the pig and where is it flying to?
Well, I said I want them to have a fully dry race, but I said because it's Spa, it's unlikely to happen.
Unlikely? It's impossible. It's impossible barely.
Yeah, so...
Is it dry for qualifying or is it wet for qualifying? That is the key.
It's dry.
It's dry for qualifying.
Right, so just to put into perspective as well, Stephen, that Haas-Mercedes battle, there's an 8-point gap between the two in the constructors.
I think that's in Haas's favour.
Yes, Haas are on 137, Mercedes are on 129. 40 points further up from Haas is Force India. Until he's gone again. Oh, speaking of Force India, right, so he's clearly...
He is in qualifying though still, because he did make it to it.
I know, but he's clearly got...
moving, that must mean it's dry.
He's clearly got internet issues though, so...
Would you think 40 seconds is enough time to load a setup in and just go? You reckon? Thinking about the others, none of the others move.
No, a couple of guys, Callum Rose and Devil, and now J19 are selected super soft. Again, it's and now KO as well. So yeah, it's ultra soft, super soft, and soft. 3 types of tyre available.
The ultra soft tyres here.
I think they went aggressive after they realised that their form of aggression, anyway, Pirelli, considering how hard these tyres were last year. CLK's left again. He's going to ruin the lobby if he ain't careful.
Okay, we've got 3 on super. 2 on super. We don't even know what's the time is here.
No. We haven't done a single lap round here.
Nope, we don't need to.
Shh, people don't know that yet. Right, so day 10:25 will be the first to start a lap.
I think it's a mid-40s, I think. Did you say mid-40s?
Dave has already backed off. I wonder if he got this and next lap invalidation on his out lap. He did indeed, right, okay. Let's keep an eye on Charlie, who's just about to start a lap then. Again, track limits, corner cutting can be an issue here.
Mainly bus stop.
Bus stop and Eau Rouge, I think, as well, can be... TLK's connection is obviously really poor this evening.
That's been over the last couple of races, though, hasn't it? Right, off goes J19 to start his lap.
Charlie's first sector, just as a benchmark, 30.6. TLK is clearly ignoring my messages.
J19 does a 30.6 per second.
Well, the speed they can carry through Puon now is almost mesmerising.
Right, 150.1 is the benchmark, so that gets smashed. So I think it'll be what, 45, 46? It's not even a brake in Puon anymore, it's just a lift.
Yeah,
Turn.
they've got that much downforce now. Okay, so Charlie's due to cross the line. He's good at 45.6, but invalidated. Okay.
Maybe 44 then? Pole?
Maybe.
Cameron's in 47.6. Bad to the audience. And then I think across the line and does a 46.2. Just about 7 thousandths faster than Mason.
Michael C's in the last sector now. This Merc-Haas battle will be interesting to watch, as always, as we've already emphasised a couple of times.
So Charlie has done the fastest lap, but did invalidate it.
Yes, he was about half a second quicker than what J19 did.
But on
I think
tyres.
I think Michael C's going to do a 45. There you go, 45.6.
But pretty much the same as what Charlie.
Yeah, I think Charlie's 45.7. Like KO.
There is 3 seconds up on J19.
KO will also be a little bit wary of what he does in qualifying after his penalty he received. Well, White, 45.6.
3,000 faster than that.
Yeah, Kenneth against the 44 straight away. 44.3. So we might even be looking 43s potentially. Where's Madman? Madman's still in the pit. The McLarens have not moved yet.
You sound surprised.
But the fact that in theory, only with TLK's connection being bad, he's obviously not going to set a lap. Doesn't mean only one driver, in theory, is going to get knocked out for those that will set a lap.
TLK's actually in the end of the pit.
Yeah, Carson was qualified. Yeah, I think he left the garage and then disconnected.
All day, probably. Why did it pull off? I think maybe.
I think these drivers, some of these drivers need to be aware if their connection is that bad after a couple of attempts, just don't bother. If you can't get in.
30.5 first sector.
Is that him coming up the one in the background? Oh no, he's in
no, that would be
sector.
It'll be bus stop.
Yep, sorry, I saw a Renault in the background, but it was obviously Mike Whiteside I saw in the background. Oh, VW losing the rear. It's going to be 47. Oh, 46.9.
Not too bad, not too bad.
And spins out of turn 1.
McLarens are out on the track now.
Half of the session gone.
Charlie still hasn't set a lap line yet.
Yellow flag sector 1. James Cerise does a 48.9. The yellow flag's were for Soulman spinning out of turn 1. Charlie, I think, is on the lap now. Coming to the bus stop. Has he got this lap right this time?
Quick though.
45.9. Right in that Merc-Haas battle.
Michael C has improved to 1,000
behind White. So he improved himself by about 2 or 3 thousandths then.
Yeah.
Because that was already close enough as it is.
Madman's in his out lap still. He's about to start his lap.
Been a very slow outlap. There we go. See what he can do. First run.
For the sake of the Grand Prix, he has to be close to a KO.
I think so, yeah. With TLK not participating today, I don't think he will be.
What is the gap between the two leaders? Is it still around 15 points?
Well, no, KO with KO's penalty, he did suffer a points deduction after Hungary. With KO, KO lost 10 points because he went over that threshold. It's about the same as KO that was, wasn't it? 30.3.
Yeah.
Let me just get the table up. But yeah, no, the gap will be a little bit bigger because KO's points deduction. The gap between the two is 19 points. Not as big as I thought, actually. And TLK was 45.
Pass on the racing line a little bit there.
I think with TLK's issues, I think he's already 45 points behind KO, that is, so he's over 50 points behind Madman. We might be looking
Madman's
at...
going up to the bus stop now.
Yes, he is.
Give us an idea of where...
No, this will be a higher 44, 44.9. Ooh. To be fair, that's all he has to do to get through the session. He might not be showing all his cards.
Let's hope not.
Well, at the moment, the shock at the moment is the fact that Dave 1025 is the driver being knocked out as it stands.
Yeah.
He needs to get this lap right. Is he on a... Yeah, he's in the lean mode. He's on an outlap. 2.9 laps of fuel, so he hasn't got much in the tank.
As it stands, well, J19 is the only driver to set. Oh no, I think Callum Rose might have. Someone did like on the Super.
Callum, yeah.
Well.
Callum has put the ultras on in the pits. He's just come out.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, J19 and Callum, the only two to currently set a time on the Super Soft. It's Dave 1025. I'm going to keep an eye on this lap. Because this is quite crucial for him.
He's normally in that half Mercedes battle.
Yes, he is.
Really looking for a sort of a 45. Now 37.5, that doesn't sound...
No.
If I don't get it. Is that a glitch time?
I'm not sure. He's in max mode, according to my... He definitely seems to be giving it everything, but... I'm not sure. All yellow sets away.
Oh, Soups is fit. He's put
himself
in the middle of the Haas and Mercedes battle.
Matey boy right on the back of them. And Devil, for that matter. Both Williamses off the back of them. Interesting.
Big midfield battle. Big midfield battle. Right, anyway. What Dave 1025? What do you do?
It's a scrappy lap, not gonna lie. Let's hope that is a glitch time. It is. 46.4.
That puts him up behind Devil.
Just. I think there's a bit more time in it though. Yeah, I reckon so. He's got over 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds to his teammate, who's currently the one being knocked out.
Yeah.
It's very tight all the way through the field, isn't it?
Yeah.
Madman improved by a couple of tenths.
Oh, so he did.
just under half a second. 4/10 of a second off KO though.
That gap between third and 10th is 8/10.
Very intriguing.
What we've got to remember is J19 is on the super soft map. So he may be ahead of adjusting time. I don't know what the adjusting time is though.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the delta is between the tyres here. So I don't think the ultras will be. Well, they might be a good quality tyre, but they might not be the best race tyre to use here. It's not really a.
Oh, Dave 7/10 up. This is better.
Yeah, this is much better from Dave.
Because we're 45/7.
This will put him at suits. With suits, yeah. Oh! Clobbers the curb at Blanchimont. That was better. Just ahead of suits.
Squeeze in between
Yeah.
suits and the Michael C.
That's more like it. Right, what we've got back there. Soulman needs to get out quick, otherwise he's out. Mike Whiteside is coming in, so that's his quali done.
I think he might be alright though, 1.6 seconds.
He should be fine, yeah. It's all between Jace DeReese and whether Soulman comes out. If he does, he needs to do it in the next sort of 10 seconds. Otherwise Soulman is out. I remember, do you remember last year here? He was very competitive here last year in the Williams. Solidly up in the top. I think he actually finished 5th or 6th in the end here. He was quite high up. James Reese improves up to 13th. Yeah, well, Soulman is definitely out. He's not gone out, so the guys currently out there can box because they're all safe.
You've got the top 2, then third to really 11 to 10, and then you've got 11
I
to
think
14.
you might be seeing Callum Rose move up, attempt to move up a little bit here. Not this time round, not quite. But he's
found 3 attempts in that final sector though. She was 3.5 attempts down.
oh, very wide for Eau Rouge. Sounds like his back's off.
You think?
It sounded like it, unless he just had such a bad line through Eau Rouge, his engine note just died. As VW gives the corner with no name the outside of the wall a bit of a clobber.
Bit of clap, bit of clap.
VW and Jace DeReese are 2/1000ths apart.
Yeah.
I'm considering this is
No,
one
I
of
can
the.
beat you there. White and Michael C. 1,000.
It's quite surprising considering the length of the lap, how many sort of drivers are so closely grouped together.
I think Callum Rose has now run out of fuel.
Hopefully no one will go into the pits and they will actually say that. I think I just saw someone go in the pits. As VW goes for a spin out the last corner. And again, he's got to be careful. Doesn't want to destroy his car because otherwise that'll take him out of qualifying altogether.
Oh, and again, not dignified.
No, he needs to move because the game will disqualify him if he isn't careful here. There we go.
And now we wait for Callum.
Callum, you may as well just retire it. There's no point crawling around. I think he might have heard me, because all of a sudden... There we go. Thank you. If you did listen to me, thank you. I mean, he's got that little feel, even his AI can't reach the grass. There we go. So Soulman and TLK technically, although TLK never actually participated because of his connection issues. Unfortunately for Soulman, it was a full 1.6 seconds almost. Well, nearly 1.7 seconds off Whiteside in 15th. So Soulman had a few issues there, or just could not get the lap together.
Have you got your notepad ready?
I always have it ready.
Okay, I was thinking we could have a few there. Oh, it's cloudy.
It's clouding over. Drivers are going out straight away.
I see a Mercedes movement.
I wonder if it's going to rain at the end of the quali.
Oh, another Williams that beat the Mercs out. KO's leaving already. Normally the clue would be whether or not McLaren is making a move. McLaren move, which they are, which must mean it must be raining then.
Yeah.
It must rain soon then if McLaren are leaving this quickly. But who's on what tyre? Oh, we have a big mix. We have a big mix here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the Superstar.
Let's have a quick look at my...
KO.
Oh, it's raining already. It's raining. It is raining now. I can see it on board. There are raindrops falling. So that's why they're all out there, because they need to get their lap. This reminds us of Q3 in the F1 League last season, where it did almost exactly this.
But who is in the lead? I think it might be Michael C.
I think you might be right. Yes, you are. No, Michael C's ahead. Michael C's coming out of Stablo now. Michael C is the first one, or will be the first one to set a time, assuming he doesn't invalidate.
This is interesting. Would you, looking at the amount of it, White hasn't made a move yet. White is still in the pit lane.
Yeah, he's given himself a lot to do, is White. Right, Michael C, here we go.
So, the guys who are on the super softs might struggle here.
I'm surprised so many drivers... that might still indicate it might be dry for the start of the race at least. But I'm surprised so many people have gone on the supers, considering the track is getting damp.
It's a bit nerve-wracking going up Eau Rouge.
Yeah,
try.
Michael C does a 30.7 first sector, so the times haven't really dropped off too much. But it'll be through sector 2 in particular.
The grip's going.
Yeah, there is spray. There is spray appearing. It'll be through sector 2 and then into the bus stop where they will realise that they can't slow down.
Because it will also be important to know who, if anyone invalidates their lap, that means their qualifying is done.
Yeah, it'll make it very difficult for them to get through, but this could mean you could have a very bizarre top 10 here as well, potentially.
Well, you've got half the field who are on different tyres, half the field on
Yeah. Well, we've got sector 2, there'll be a spinner somewhere. There's a lot of rain falling now.
Another yellow flag.
And there is water kicking up off these tyres now, so more yellow sector 2. The drivers are finding there's very little grip out there.
Still taking Bronson on flat though, is Michael C.
Does it get it slowed down? Yeah, just about gets it slowed down. But the times are off, look, we're going into the 150s.
Miles off.
Into the 150s, 150.6.
What about KO? Oh!
Oh, KO's gone!
No, that was a crash with a Toro Rosso is going into bus stop coming out of Belgium. I just caught the end of it.
The problem is they all would have been on a lap, so...
That was Dave.
It was Dave, yeah. But the problem is they would have all been on the lap, wouldn't they? Surely.
Well, the problem was, though, when I turned to it, Dave 1025 was in the middle of the track sideways, so he's obviously recovered from a spin in the middle of...
Oh, Madman's retired? Yes, he has. He's obviously decided that's it. Yeah. So look at this top
end of the road.
So Michael C. Madden, J19 Soups Whiteside, Matey Boy, Devil, VW, the 8 cars that are set a time.
It's all down to White, really.
So KO is out, he'll be 15th on the grid.
Yeah, it's 2 went out, White's left it too late.
It's a battle for those that haven't set a lap time yet to get on the board. That 10th spot.
For the top 10, yeah. Charlie hasn't set a lap.
Callum's boxing, so Callum's ruined his. VW's retired, so yeah, I think these drivers are. Is that a crash?
That was a crash.
Oh, it is a crash. That's for the chicane, isn't it? Top of the hill.
No.
Is that not? I thought that was.
That looks like it's around Stabilo.
No, I thought that DRS disabled.
Ooh. Dave's going out in the intermediates. That might work for him, actually.
Well, considering, yeah, there's still only 9 drivers. You've got to ignore the fact it says VW in 10th at the moment. It's basically, he's crashed, so he's going to be put the... But he's still going through at the moment. So that's 57...
57.9. So everyone has to beat a 57.9.
It's a 57.929. It's Blood and Sands has actually got the slowest time at the moment. Yeah, Jay, Cerise and Dave, they're still in the pits at the moment.
I don't think White won't get through with this lap.
I don't think Charlie... Well, they'll get into 10th, but...
No, White's not crossing the line.
Does Charlie just cross the line to get a lap on the board, or does he go for inters as well, knowing that those that haven't set a time will be doing the same? I think Charlie's boxing, he's too cautious. Yes, he is. Yep. Right. So...
It's going to be intermediate then for the last space.
Dave's gone out. Dave and Jay Cerise are out. On the inters. Now... Only 9 drivers are set at a time, so one of these drivers going out on the inters...
Remember, we've got 2 spaces left.
Oh, it's technically only 1 at the moment. VW's still going through.
Oh,
You've got to beat that time to get in.
Callum is actually going through at the moment on nothing.
Yeah. Callum is going through on, I think he was one of the first ones to go out there.
Yeah.
But the problem is, he can't just sit there and hope, because anyone who just sets the time will go ahead of him.
Yeah.
What an unusual Q2 we're witnessing here.
Well, this is what you said. So now we've got the fastest car at who's going to start no better than 15.
Second to last, effectively, out of all the cars that will take the start.
I can see that being a busy Tuesday, but I didn't catch why there was a Toro Rosso in the middle of the road.
No, well, it'll be interesting to see it from KO's point of view.
Yeah.
Right, so Dave starts his lap now. G19.
We got a Mercedes getting ready to come out as well.
I don't. Why would you? Surely.
It's wet for the brakes, I guess.
Yeah, I know, but surely. Yeah, that's the only reason, because surely you won't go any quicker than what he's done already. Oh, Dave's going to lose it. Ooh.
Kept it, just about.
Callum's going out there again.
Charlie hasn't gone back out yet. Out goes J19 on the set of intermediate.
34.2 for the first sector there from Dave.
So that's 4 seconds off. So I'm
We
just
need
trying to think, what were they doing in Q1? They did 45s.
44s for the leaders, 45s and 46s for everyone else.
What's
Jace
the
Reese.
cut-off time?
Jace Reese, oh, he spun it. Nearly, but he was 2 seconds quicker than Dave.
That's what I'm thinking. Will they be quicker than some of the slower drive tyres, guys?
Could well be. I don't know how.
I think Michael C and Madman will be safe.
Whiteside has assumed he's safe. He's retired.
Because if you think about it, it's 13 seconds.
Oh, Jace Reese is off the track. He's going to spin. Yeah, does he keep out the wall? Yes, he does, but that's that lap gone. Charlie.
So Dave won't trouble any of the dry tyres this lap.
No, well, he had a very, very scrappy opening. He will go 10th, assuming he hasn't invalidated. He should go 10th. It will actually put it 9th on the graphic, but it will be 10th, it'll be behind VW. So at the moment, Dave is going through.
Yeah. So now it's a battle for who can for the Inter qualifying session.
Yeah.
What's White doing? White's about to cross the line and start that.
Callum's crossing the line, but he's, I think this is an outlap, so it's 4 minutes 50. It's showing, yeah, that was an outlap.
KO's name drops now.
Jace Cerise does a 2:19. Oh, big lift in Eau Rouge from Callum. Is Dave going again? I think he is. Oh, Dave's 7th. He's found 7/10 in sector 1. So it looks like on the inters you're not going to get. Well, you'll do well to get under 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So those already set a lap time on the slicks. Unless you just want to get some practice for the race, which to me gives an indication it will rain. This does give an indication it will rain for the race.
Yeah.
J19's retired. Is that a crash?
No, that's a retirement.
No, it's a retirement.
His name would be to go down to 10.
That's true. Yes, it would be, wouldn't it? But that's the risk. If you crash out, you don't take part in Q3 if you're going through. So it's a big risk, those going out on the inters.
I do like how the game's done that now. I do like that. It stops people deliberately crashing their car after qualifying.
Yeah. Dave's going to improve to a 2:01. I think
a bit better, but not big. I think you really got to do under a 2 minutes to be safe.
Who do you think will be the only person who can...
That seemed a lot quicker from White.
Oh, Callum's going to spin it. Callum's in the wall. Launch him on. Just about survive, as in not losing any wheels, but Charlie's not looking that quick either, though. But we saw last year at this race, as soon as it started raining in the race, Charlie dropped off in pace in comparison to the others.
Oh, it looks actually alright for Charlie. It'll be close to Dave, I think.
Just got to keep it calm and not sliding through this last section. He'll get one more stab at it. Very good for Belgium, actually. Very cautious on the brakes.
We've got to get to turn in forward now.
So we close. 2:01.6 to beat. 2:01.2. There you go. So he's in 10th.
this is important for the Mercedes Haas battle because they've only got really one car presented. Now Charlie's into ninth. How much is Whiteside chuckling to himself at this point?
Oh, he's already on the Shandy.
The Shandy, is he?
Yeah, he doesn't want to go too far. He does still need to drive for the race. But no, he's...
Now Dave's going to cross the line and do... No, not... Oh, 2 minute 1-3!
Oh, not enough. And he's backed off. Is he backed off?
No, he's not.
Yes, he's in lean. He was in lean. Yeah, that's
right,
it.
to second up of himself. He's find another second though. He's wide.
No, it's not going to be enough. It'll be a 202. 202.4. How about J Starissa's backed off as well? Don't pit, good.
The only one that could really improve now is Charlie.
But he's already through.
Yeah, he's 3 seconds down on himself. Right, so going through then to Q3, if I can see, again, Q6, so maybe by Devil, Bloody Sands, Charlie.
VW goes through but can't participate because he's crashed out.
Yeah.
So VW, yeah, KO will start 15th, VW will start 10th. That's why you're seeing his name greyed out in 10th, despite him actually having done faster lap times than Charlie and Blood and Sands. It's because it's already put him in his grid position, since he can't participate in Q3.
Charlie very lucky there.
Very lucky. A full 10.5 seconds separate the top 10 there. Callum Rose didn't get to set a lap time either.
No. 7.2.
10.5, look at Charlie.
Oh yeah, I see, yeah, 10.5, yeah.
You got to forget, VW was actually 8th quickest in that session.
Right then, here we go again.
Is it inters or is it full wets for Q3?
Medium, surely. No, full wet. No, full wet,
Yeah,
please.
full wets. They are all selected with full wets. And they're going straight out there.
Oh, mummy! Right, so who's favourite now then? Man has to be.
I think it has to be Madman considering KO's not in it. It's a battle for who's going to come second. I think, unless Madman has a shocker.
We could have our first, if all the moons are aligned, could we have our first team lockout of the year? Oh, collision already!
Jane, like zero place grid penalty.
What?
Okay.
What? I'll have to check. That must
Yeah,
be
we need to check. We need to check that. Is that?
It says grid penalty, but it doesn't tell me the severity of it.
No.
Let's say that was 5. That was strange. That was. It seemed just like just J19 just drove into the back of Michael Whiteside.
Devil's on the inters.
That's interesting.
Devil selected intermediates.
He's obviously remembered there isn't so much of a glitch, it's more of a case of the game's broken. I know that if the amount of water being spread by people on the full wet is sufficient enough, it is actually quicker to be on the intermediate.
It'll be interesting to see if he does go out on those, how he fares, but the fact that there is standing...
I've never seen that glitch works when starting on the full
No.
wet tyre. If it started at intermediate, then gone full wet, then it works.
The fact there is standing
But I'd have to
water
say
on the
probably
track,
what,
though.
Mad top, then Michael C second, or J19.
Ooh. It's going to be...
Or do we put Soups up there?
I was just thinking, I reckon Soups can just get himself involved somehow. J19's going to be first to set a lap.
And then we'd have to go a long way back to realise when was the last time we had a lockout of the front row in the second intermediate class.
Oh, blimey. But it hasn't happened this season.
Didn't happen last season either. Anyway, Matey Boy's on his first lap now.
That's too busy thinking about that.
The two McLarens are out now, have only just come out now. Michael C's gone back into the pit lane.
I don't think he's come out yet.
J19 possibly won't be on pole. Depending on what the group penalty is, it's normally 5 places.
But the rain's easing up. The rain looks like it's easing up, does it not?
Yes, it does. Is it going to dry up, is it?
Is that why Devil selected Inters? Is he waiting? Is he waiting to go out? Is that why Michael C is...
heavy as it was.
No.
Now.
I think, and the standing water on the track has gone. I think this could be intermediate weather already. But the problem is, it's only gonna get drier and drier.
Will it dry up?
7.5 minutes, 7 minutes to go. It might be a case where it'll still be Inters as the fastest tyre, but it might be... I don't know.
Close.
It'll be close, but looking how quickly the track appears to be drying up. If I was Devil, I'd want to get out there now. J90 does a 2:02.
2 minute 2.1, so that's slower than the fastest. That's already slower than the fastest intermediate time.
Yeah, the intermediates were doing 2:01s.
But I wonder, is my time 2.95?
Michael C has gone out on the full wet. But if I was Devil, get out there now.
Actually, no, I would do that. Actually, I would wait until the very end and see if anyone actually does it. Because if they stay out on that full wet tyre, and he goes out the intermediate, he's effectively showing everyone his...
That's a true point.
advantage.
It would do, yeah.
The only reason why I can say that is because Dave 1025 is not in Q3 and he listens to it.
Hello, Dave.
So J19 is still top.
Charlie went
Goes
second.
now, 3.3. That's quite a decent time then for J19 then it must be. Dupes is about to cross the line as well, but I don't think that will trouble J19.
Madman 2:01.8.
8 is it? Okay.
Soups is going to do a 2:0. Soups is 2:05, 2:06.0. Invalidated.
Will anyone come back? Devil's still biding time. Still biding time.
He's wondering when to go. No movement in the pit lane, so he's not thinking about it yet.
Is it actually intermediate drive yet, do you reckon? Or is it on the cusp?
Well, the fact that they're J19 2014. Well, the fact that...
Okay, then let's make it a bit of an easier question then. When was the last time the KO Madman or TLK was not on pole?
Oh, you have to go back to...
You have to go back to last season.
Last season. Oh, God.
got to be one of the Prenton poles then, hasn't it? Or was it Newcastle at Abu Dhabi?
Probably Newcastle, Abu Dhabi, wouldn't it?
London's now goes 4th, so this could be a weird grid. It's already a weird grid.
It's already a weird grid, but yeah. I think it could mean Charlie's gone.
Charlie's out of Blomshimon.
Yeah, Charlie's lost it.
Who was that on the grass?
Matey Boy's coming in. Matey Boy's the first one to return. Back to the pits.
I think Madman's on a lap himself.
Oh, Devil's going. I think Devil was... Oh, no, sorry, my mistake. That's a car coming in. That looked like a white Williams.
It's going to be quicker for Madman, I think. 2 minutes. Oh, no, it's not. 2:18.
You improved by 1,000th.
Oh, J19 could get a pole. It all depends. Right. So this is things. Soups. Third. Right. Okay. Madman cannot do it. Madman is now committed to the full wet tyre.
When will Devil commit, or is he just happy to start ninth? But in these conditions, no. There we go. He's out now.
J19 can do it.
He's out of fuel.
And I think he'll be in this time then.
He is. He's out of fuel, so he'll definitely be in. But Devil has gone out. And
Soups on. Blood and Sands can. Whiteside can just. Matey Boy the intermediates.
Yep.
So the 2 Williams are gonna try.
I tell you what, that might have been a good little sort of ploy that the Williams guys have done. Matey Boy go out there, Devil waiting potentially for Matey Boy to say go to Inters.
Well, I think Devil already knew he was going to try the intermediates. He was just waiting for the last possible moment. Now if this works, when was, okay, then we're going to make it even harder then. When was the last time a Williams was on pole in the F2?
Oh my god.
We're going to go back to 15.
Last season was Jay Sturris and Callum in the Williams, so it wouldn't have been them two.
What would it have been? Deck and Devil, maybe? In 14? Right, J19 has committed to the full wet. He is not going back out. Madman Soups have both committed. So has Blood and Sands. So has Whiteside. Michael C cannot come out. Only the 2 Williams are out at the moment on the intermediate tyres.
Could we have that lockout you were on about? And could it be the 2 Williamses?
Michael C has come out now, but I think you'll find it is too late.
Yes. Callum Rose has left.
Right, okay, so what Devil is on his only lap now.
Yeah. Matey Boy is a poo one, so he will.
They need to get a bit of a nick on because. The problem is that this is Devil's only lap, so he's not really underconditioned.
He won't have any confidence.
Matey Boy, haven't we?
What were they doing sector times? 33.5. That's still. Oh no, he's locked up though.
This is the problem, is it still a bit too wet? We have to look at really at Matey Boy. Matey Boy hasn't started his lap yet, but will do.
Yeah, he's in the last sector now.
It's starting to get heavier rain again.
I don't think so. I think it's sort of stabilised.
Right, so Matey Boy's about to start his lap now. Michael C's crashed.
Well, he wasn't going to make it anyway.
Oh, this could be close.
Yeah.
29.
29
middle sector.
Devil's got needs 30 seconds to do the last sector to get on pole. 32 second last sector. This will be close. This sounds close. This looks. We can get. Ooh.
No.
202 maybe.
8, 9, 2, 1.
202 gets third. What about Matey Boy?
Now we've got to keep an eye on Matey Boy now.
He was slower first sector than Devil.
But he's got to find 7 more tenths.
No, he's wide. He's trying too hard.
There's still a Mercedes, a McLaren, a Williams, a McLaren, a Haas. He backed off.
I think he has.
That's just how it.
Oh, no, is our time glitch again that we're getting? Giving it some. I think it might be a timing glitch. We'll see. We'll stick this one out. Can Matey Boy move himself up there? Again, I don't think it's going to be pole, but it's hard to tell because the time's wrong. He hasn't got the commitment or the grip or the commitment to go as. Where does this put him? Does he improve? No.
2 minutes 49.
Stays 7th.
So, J19 pole.
J19, Madman, Devil. Top 3.
Oh, he's got a 5th place grid drop, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. So it is a grid drop of 5 places. So, Madman and Devil. Devil gets onto the front row of the grid.
So J19 will start 5th.
6th. So Madman, Devil, Soup, Charlie, Blood and Sands all move up 1.
The Devil on the front row. Good lord, when was the last time Devil was on the front row?
I think the last time Devil would have been on the front row would have been. You've been looking back at 2014 when we were doing seasonal performance. When he was in the GP2 league. I think that's the last time you were...
Very dry. It's very, very... Oh, why is there a McLaren pointing 90 degrees on the grid? Can you see that? Oh no, now sorted itself out.
It sorted itself out. I think that might have been where they were loading.
I think that, well, it's a McLaren 1-3. What a peculiar grid. What a peculiar grid. You got to feel sorry for J19 after that, though.
You do.
Having a pole and then having a good drop.
Well, technically, it doesn't actually count as pole, does it? You're just fastest in the session, but it doesn't count as pole. So, unfortunately, the pole position stat will still go to Madman.
Yes.
Which is, yeah, it's really harsh, but... That's unfortunately the way it goes. So whatever happened on the exit, the pit lane at the start of Q3 has cost J19 pole position.
Which I did catch. I did catch that.
According to what I've got on my stream, Mike was letting J19 pass and J19 drove into him.
Yes, that's what it looked like on my screen.
Right, so we've got to keep an eye on a very angry Ferrari at the back of the grid.
As there always seems to be.
As there always seems to be at some point. But it's not going to be sort of the normal lineup that you would have expected him to come through the field at, in terms of where you'd find certain drivers. Because we've got such a mixed up grid. We could be seeing a lot of jockeying for position, bit of wheel banging in the opening laps. with people being out of position.
Yes.
So, watch your space, people. Me and Stephen will do our best to catch everything.
I doubt it though.
But as we saw at Belgium last year in the GP2 league, we missed quite a bit. There was a lot going on. Oh dear. A couple more minutes in the break before we get the formation lap underway. Now the only question will be now is, will it stay dry for the race, or does it then turn to rain again?
Now you are asking too many questions.
The reason why I thought maybe not initially was because so many drivers went out on the super softs in Q2, and that's actually another good point actually. Charlie set his Q2 time on the Inters. So even though he's right up there, he gets a free choice of tyres, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So Charlie not in a bad position there. It's actually worked out quite well for him. Now, what do you reckon? Do you reckon Madman would be telling Soup to get into second and hold the field up? Do you reckon that would be an early ploy?
I can see a few people getting a bit desperate, actually.
I reckon so as well.
Oh, I'm at the giddy heights of the front 2 rows. I am going to go for it.
But also, you've got the giddy lows at the back of the grid for KO as well.
Yes.
It would be
I
desperate.
do not deserve to be back here. I am going to make as many places up as possible.
I'm going to turn into Daniel Ricciardo for the first stints, and just go for any move possible.
But didn't Mayhem start from the back at this track last season?
No,
he didn't start last, but he was last at one point because of front wing damage.
Yeah, he broke his wing in the first safety car period due to your car retiring.
Yeah.
Back in those days, and yeah, he hit the back of a new car, I think it was.
Yeah. What we got to remember is, at the very end, yes. And what we got to remember as well, this is one of the shortest runs into turn 1 with the tightest first corner.
And then it's pretty in the dry. It's then flat out up until the start of sector 2.
Oh, here we go, and expect chaos going up to Les Combes.
Yes.
For the first time.
Expect
how many do you reckon? 5 wide?
Well, I'm thinking these are wider cars. Can you get more than 4 wide up there?
You can definitely get 3, I reckon, with a pinch.
There'd be 4 with the use of grass, I reckon.
And then 1 in the air.
And then, well, don't forget Day 1025's car was barrel rolling last year. In a bit of
what tyres is Charlie starting on?
Soft, super soft.
Starting on the ultra softs.
He is.
So that will give him a start advantage.
It will indeed.
Is do you reckon Devil like moving his fingers together?
Well, you know, to be fair,
okay, I can believe this.
When he was in the F1 league, he was always very cautious. He just wanted to get to the end.
Yes,
Ever since he came to F2, he's been more involved, and we've seen a little bit more aggression from him. Not too much, but a little bit more.
Will we see a little bit more, do you think?
I reckon we might see a very angry Welshman into turn 1.
Do you mean... No, angry is the wrong word. Overexcited is a better word. But we got more drivers starting on the super soft tyre.
Well, Callum didn't get...
Charlie's starting on... Hang on. Charlie's on new supers.
Yeah. Callum didn't get back in either, so we've only got 15 cars.
The KO's would... Hang on. Yes, KO's also on brand new supers as well.
Madman, for some reason, is in the pause. in pause menu, and Devil thought, no, you're going too slow. Yeah, I reckon so.
So technically against the rules in that,
no.
as we're technically in the formation lap.
So 7 of the 15 drivers on the Ultra, 8 of the drivers on the Super. So it's pretty much as evenly distributed as you can get with a little number.
I'm looking forward to this start.
I am as well. I think this could be a very...
What are we going to watch? I don't know. I would love to see Devil overtake that, man.
I would love to see Devil have a good start. I would. I'd just love to see Devil at the front. Even if it was only for a couple of corners. I mean, last year, don't forget, we saw Whiteside lead a lap round here last year.
Remember that was safety car help.
It was. He was one of the first to go onto the dries at the very start of the race.
Yes.
So here we go. Hopefully my camera angle will be better. There we go.
There we go.
We go 2 lights, 3, 4 and 5.
Everyone seems to be at an angle.
Yeah, and we're underway. Right. No idea what's going to happen, but let's enjoy it. Madman has had a great start, though. Is he going to go a little bit deep? Does Devil get a run? Does Devil get a run? I think he'll back out of that one.
I think he might back out of that, I think.
I think he will.
He does.
Madman leads.
Charlie's had a good start.
Devil's got a run.
Drag race up the hill.
Devil's got a run. Will he have a look?
Devil's gaining. Devil's gaining. But the pub window's on the wrong side.
Round the outside!
Oh,
no! Oh god,
no,
what's got the back there?
Carnage at the background.
Oh, we got spinners! We got spinners! I think that's Whiteside and White. Whiteside and White have spun.
KO's already up to 10. Charlie's already up to 7.
Oh, VW is taking the car park route. So Soulman up to 11, KO 10. Charlie up to 2nd. Devil, unfortunately, is down to 4th, and he's going to lose more positions there. He's going to lose a position to J19.
Very angry, J19.
Yep, don't forget. Oh! Blood and Sand's looking to have a lunge on Matey Boy there. With Michael C just behind them.
But look at Soups. Soups keeping up with the top 2.
I'm keeping an eye on KO. He's already he's passed Dave 1025, he's 9th, and he's got a run. He's got potentially a good run here on a battling Michael C, Blood and Sands into the bus stop. Not close enough to have a look, but he's had a really good opening lap as KO.
He's looking.
Problem is, he knows KO's going to have a go behind him. He doesn't want to lose too much more.
I think Michael C's too close to Blood and Sand.
I wouldn't want to be that close into Eau Rouge. And KO's got the run, has he? No, not quite. He might have had a better run than that.
The problem is that these cars are on too...
Michael C up the inside into Lacoum. Contacts. It was rear left to front right contact there, but they're through. KO's trying to follow him through. And he does. Oh my god, was that Dave doing a bit of rallycross?
Oh, J19 is past Soups.
Oh yes, so he has. Charlie's not letting Madman get away.
Well, remember, Charlie's on brand new super soft tyres.
He is indeed.
Which will help.
Yellow flag sector 2.
That'll be Michael C. It's Michael C.
There it is, Michael C. Spun.
In the Fanya.
Yep. And he will fall just to 14th.
Those 3's on. Back up, son, man.
There's one for the record book. One for the montage.
No, it's a case of contact going through Blanchimon.
51.3 from Madman.
Now Charlie will have DRS on there.
It looks like Devil has settled down and he's actually coming back at Soups. Michael C. Pitts.
Oh no, no DRS for Charlie.
Dave already.
Oh, Dave, 3-second time penalty already.
Oh dear.
We're already on lap 3!
KO and Dave's made a move on Blood and Sands at Lake Coombe. KO 7/10 now behind Matey Boy. Oh, Matey Boy having a... seems to have a very loose rear on that Williams.
That will sort of help him though through the path.
J Cerise has lost a couple of positions. Simon and VW have gone through, and now Simon and VW are battling each other. Oh my god! What the hell is going on here? That briefly looked... Oh, J Cerise is off. Taking a really odd route.
That's a new line.
But as we went on to that, that looked like there were 3 wide into Puon. Oh, J Cerise is off again.
That's neutral. There we go.
Gotta be... Let's go white side. Got to...
Oh,
god.
No,
Side...
VW and something.
No, don't look, don't... No! Madman does a 50.7. Oh, I think VW's gone straight on. I think VW just went straight on. Someone's in the pits. Someone's knocked his wing anyway.
Will Devil get by this time by?
Oh yeah, that's a... We've got KO just behind these two also.
Well, he's behind Matey Boy, isn't he? All side by side. Devil's going to go around the outside. No, Devil's back off.
No, he hasn't. Devil's through and KO's through as well, I think, on Matey Boy. Yes, he is. KO's missing some wing as well. The right-hand element, yeah. KO, the right-hand element that KO's wing is missing if you go on board.
There's right-hand bars board, yes.
So...
Right-hand wing bars board, yes.
The winglets. No, so that won't help him at all. So it'll help him get...
We're using the wrong word. We mean the end plate.
End plate, there you go. Yeah, the bars board's a bit further back on the car. J3 says, oh, KO's wide. Matey Boy's having a... Oh, God, Matey Boy had to... Takes the... off the track there, I think, to avoid him.
Oh, God, that's wall.
Oh, what happened to Matey Boy there? Just had a spin.
Matey Boy outbraked himself, it looked like, but look who's now behind KO.
Oh dear, it's the Dave.
Now KO, will KO be able to take Blanchimon flat? With that thing?
Yes. Easy. It'll be the middle sector, it'll be Puon, I reckon, that will probably hurt him the most. He's in.
Oh, KO's pitting, KO's in. Okay, KO's giving up on that, I think. And now we have Soups versus Devil Bound 2. How did KO lose that then? Do you reckon he lost it hitting the back of Matey Boy, do you reckon, while overtaking?
Maybe. I didn't notice the wing, or that element of the wing missing when we were on board with him in the opening lap or two, so... Maybe just through the excitement we didn't notice it, but we'll have to look at that back. But yeah, it could well have been. Maybe got too close behind Matey Boy as Michael C.
Will KO be out the pit lane around the Michael C area, or will he be like...
KO is out in front. KO's about 5 to 6 seconds. He's only 1.5 behind J Cerise, so he's...
After having a look at the mare of the start of White has, I think that makes sense. He's now up to 11.
Yeah, Whiteside 10, who White and Whiteside were the two that came into contact. I do think there might have been a third car. I think it might have been, could well have actually been Soul Man involved amongst those two going into Lake Coombe on the first lap. And that might have explained why Soul Man lost, maybe he lost part of his wing and ended up losing more of it in that 3 wide Puon.
So KO started at the back, he made up a load of positions and has to redo it all over again.
He's already disposed of Jace DeReese though.
If he wasn't angry, he'd be so angry he makes the car look
Well,
blue.
he had this last year, didn't he? He ended up at the back because he forgot to change from inters to tries, and then up at the back. So, once again, Spa hasn't been very kind.
You can't really have the unluck at this moment in time because we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of the championship.
I was going to point out, it looks like Earl's Whiteside pits. It doesn't look like KO has got fantastic. Oh, he's lunging though. There you go. There's a Ricardo type move. Down into that source. And he's back into the points. He's now got 8 seconds to catch up to VW.
The problem is though,
Soups has not fallen.
He's half a minute behind Madman. So
He is, and he started on the Supers as well, did KO?
he did, yes, all VW 3 seconds time. So how many people was that now? 4 people now with time penalties?
3, I think, isn't it?
I thought we had Dave, Jace DeReese, VW, and that might be it, actually, saying that.
Dave, Jace, 3 VW, they're the only 3. Just have a double check. Soups has not let Devil go, but Devil's still up there in 4th.
Yeah, very good, very good. Drive from Devil.
And looks like he's got good top end speed in that car as well, as he's pulling away from Soups on the approach to the bus stop. Soups is deep, and Soups is very deep. That would have lost him time. Yeah, lost him 6 tenths. Bit of leeway for Devil.
And in the background we have the other Dave.
Charlie is only 2.5 seconds off Madman, so he's not falling back too much. And then J19 a further 1.5 back from Charlie. It's KO into the 49s.
There we go.
Into the low 49s as well. That's over a second a lap quicker than we've seen anyone do.
Well, he has to push.
He definitely does, and I think that's why he stuck his ultras on.
He's half the gap to VW on the lap.
But as you say, he's 32.5 seconds off the lead.
So that's where he really needs to be. So I'm a bit confused with J19 at the moment. He keeps going backwards and forwards from Charlie. It goes under a second, and then it goes over a second.
Just keep an eye on these intervals. It looks like J19 has less downforce on. Oh, Charlie has a moment with Blanchimon.
That will help him now. That will definitely help him now for the RS this time.
It looks like Charlie has gone for slightly more downforce for the middle sector. But it could mean, well, it will mean if J19 gets anywhere near him through here, which he's potentially close enough to do, it might make him a little bit vulnerable.
77.5 seconds back. I think Charlie might be alright, actually.
Yeah, I think Charlie can carry more speed for Eau Rouge, which is helping him. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting battle there. And also, yeah, again, of course, with this Haas-Mercedes battle, it has that extra element of spice involved.
Yes.
Because it's only seven points, wasn't it, didn't I say?
8 points. But the important bit is Kao's now up to 9. The important bit is that one of the Mercedes drivers mentioned is that both Haas drivers have got 7 license points.
Yeah, they have.
Get one more each, that's 30 points dropped.
And a quali ban for the next race for both of them.
Yeah. And Charlie's got a penalty already, hasn't he?
G3's VW. Dave. Not yet, but Charlie's on 2 warnings.
Ah.
So Charlie's not far away from getting one of those. We've got yellows, sector 2 and 3. It's VW. VW spun. Oh, it's a bit of an odd place. I'm going to stand though. Now drop down to 13th. Whiteside is obviously with his pit stop he made. Is now at the back.
Oh, J3 Blunzan's in.
That's KO up. That's KO up another place then. There's another pass of that, the 48 into the 48 now. There's
3 seconds.
Oh, second one already for Dave. I think that was for Eau Rouge, since he's approaching Nacum now. So that would have been going up Eau Rouge. He would have got that.
Soup's won.
Soup's just got his first. Dave 1025 is right behind Soups. He's caught up to that Soups Devil battle. As you say, J19 gets to about between 1 to 1.5 seconds.
Madman's just made an error. Madman's just made an error.
Madman's lost a bit of time.
Another gap for that's just dropped half a second.
Yeah, Madman's made a mistake this lap. Charlie was very good here last year, so I'm not that surprised to see him this competitive here again.
Not like Madman's not pushing, because he's in reach.
Yeah. KO's past Matey Boy. KO. Oh no, he hasn't. They're side by side. Matey Boy has retained that place. They're coming into the start of sector 3.
Got to remember is though, mate, but when it gets up to sort of 7th, that's when people will start to battle.
Yeah. Devil's in. Again, that's quite early.
Or is it?
10? Maybe not for the ultras. Maybe not. Matey Boy's going deep, and Matey Boy's in as well. Both Williamses are in. So KO will move up to 6th now, but Matey Boy might lose out a bit here.
No, he won't. Devil's kept the place.
No, he has. No, not quite.
He's in the wrong fuel mix. Devil is. There you go. Now he's remembered he's in lead.
So KO now has 15 seconds to get to Dave 1025. Madman has regained that half a second he lost, plus a little bit extra.
So if the Ultra Softs can only do 10 laps, let's say they did about 12. Super's what? 15, 16, 17 laps?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, 15.
That still sounds early though. You still think that they could get to at least maybe 20?
Yeah, maybe I think 20 will be sort of the upper limit. I'm just trying to think. Was it a 1 stop here in real life last year here, or was it a 2?
Must have been a 2. Must have been a 1, sorry. J19 is dropping back. Please no in.
Maybe 10 laps is the sort of where the tyres start to give up on those ultras. And he's going on to the super soft.
He'll definitely come out ahead of KO.
Yes, he will. When did KO pit? Lap 4?
Lap 5.
5, so expect KO to be in around sort of between 15 or 18 then.
Yep. The battle for the final podium place is watching us a little bit. Dave is catching on super.
Charlie's made an error. All of a sudden, he's over 3 seconds behind now.
Do you think it's an error, or do you think Madman is now starting to stretch his legs?
Yeah, it could be, I suppose. Looking at these tyres that Madman's on, they're looking alright. There is some noticeable, well, let's understand the penalty. This is first. There is already some sort of noticeable marks appearing on the rears. It looks like. Unless that's just a really awkward shadow. So there's the Blum Sands is half a second behind White. J Cerise is 0.8 behind Matey Boy.
Oh, he's 8.
8. Oh, we got contact! Blood and Sands is, just as I mentioned, he was catching up to White. Blood and Sands has gone into the back of White at Pouon and has knocked his wing.
Has it knocked his wing?
Yeah, the right hand element is missing. He's still attacking though. Actually having to back off on the approach of Blanchimon as Blood and Sands was catching White so quickly. Stays out, sticking with it. Devil's still hanging there. He's 7th after his stop.
He's only far away from KO.
Yeah, he's only fallen about 2.5 seconds since his stop. I know KO is coming towards the end of his stint on those ultras, but it's a really good showing this from Devil. Could he sneak a top 5? Could he be even able with
Well, no, because J19's boxed as well, hasn't it? Because you'd have to beat J19 or Charlie.
yeah, because Dave 1025 and Soups are yet to stop.
Yep.
And he was ahead of both of them when he pitted.
Yep.
So yeah, he should get into the top 5, assuming he hasn't lost too much ground.
Maybe by one time swapped.
Yeah, I think Blood and Sands is starting to struggle now with that wing damage. So, yeah, so the people yet to stop, we've got the top 4, White, J Cerise and VW. All yet to stop. Matey Boy's having a run on White. Oh, the wheel banging on the approach to Blanchimon. I don't think White realised that there was a car on his inside there. Effectively just turned in.
J19 has been lapping quicker than that. Remember, J19 was behind Charlie at the start.
He was about 1.5 seconds, wasn't it? So right now, yeah, that's interesting to see how well Blood Sands has gone to the soft.
That gap between J19 and Matt goes up to under 19 seconds. That's really close.
Yeah, I don't know how long it
KO's
takes.
taken 8 seconds out, oh no, about 10 seconds out of Madman.
Yeah. You've got Blood and Sands in last on the soft. Oh, we've got Yellow Sector 1 and 2. Who is that? It's VW again, up at Lake Coombe. So as I was saying, Blood and Sands in last on the soft. KO in 6th on the ultra soft. Everyone else is on the supers.
Yeah. Now, who has a set of super softs left?
In theory. Yeah, the leader should. KO might have? I don't know. Well, KO should. See, he was out early in Q2,
well, no,
wasn't he?
Yeah. So his first lap was on the super softs, wasn't it? In Q1,
Yeah. In Q2, but
Q2, sorry, yeah.
but there wouldn't be exactly a lot of wear on those. So they could be
So
what?
the leader for J19 is 18.7.
Yeah, that gap is coming down. Charlie's 3.5, 3.8 now. Behind Michael C gets a penalty.
Right, there's your important one.
Yep. Charlie's the other important one.
Because it looks like Haas may outscore Mercedes unless
They get
J19
penalties.
beats Charlie, but it really depends on Michael C and White.
Yes, it will do.
J19 under 18 now behind Madman. I think.
Will he come out in the head?
Well, J19 it will be very
Yeah,
close.
I don't think it's the long. It's not the. It's not a very long pit lane, and you don't lose too much time. But Madman continues. So does Charlie. Charlie's now starting to struggle, or is it, as you say, is it just Madman putting his foot down?
Well, Madman's in
But
rich.
J19 is already on the back of Dave. Well, Soups is pitting.
That's important because he was on the super softs himself and he's
Yes.
which must mean that
the other super
Madman
softs
must be coming in soon then.
Madman, Charlie and Dave will be getting in the next few laps then, you reckon?
Super soft. Devil's massively out.
Done Soups, yeah, but miles.
So will Devil
J9
be in front of Charlie? Oh, J19 past Dave.
Yeah, J19 just out-dragged him with DRS on the approach to Lake Coombe.
J19's now under 17 behind.
Yeah, that DRS would have helped him because he didn't really lose any time behind Dave. Just got the slipstream up Eau Rouge and Radion and then out-dragged him with DRS.
Devil's 24 behind Charlie. So Charlie won't be in trouble with...
But Devil will be 4th. So he will get ahead. He's only...
Devil's now 8 seconds in front of Soups.
Yeah. Devil's only, what, 11, 12 seconds behind Dave. And with KO due in any time soon as well, you reckon, with these ultra softs?
Yeah.
Devil should come out potentially in 4th place. Yeah. He might struggle to...
now under 16 behind.
Yeah, he's flying. Madman's in.
Oh, there's Madman's in.
Charlie goes round, but Madman's in. Is it another set of supers going onto this car?
You'd imagine so.
I think it is. Yeah, it looks like it.
The problem is though, this does open a long stint on the ultra softs. If they're doing 15 to 16 laps, they've really got to get to about lap what, 35?
Well, you've got to think, it's only a 44 lap race. There's...
I think miles in front.
Yeah. So Madman's, if he's done 15, it's just like lap 16. So,
good second of it.
in theory, Madman should be able to get to at least lap 30, 31, which means he's only got to do 13 laps on the Ultra.
That's still quite a... Yeah, this is what I'm saying, you've got to really set up the ultra stint.
Yeah, so yeah, you want to probably get to about lap 32 for the ultras to probably just about. So I mean, look at KO. I mean, he's what? He's on his what 11th lap now on those tyres.
Yeah.
And he's not exactly been fading away too much.
So J19 has a really just about 2-second gap to Madman.
Yeah.
J19's not the easiest person to pass.
No. And you would think Charlie will box this lap.
You think?
Oh no, he was on fresh supers, wasn't he?
Yeah,
No,
he
yeah,
might go to 17 or 18.
Yeah, he should have another couple of laps in those tyres.
Unless because everyone else is pitted, he might just say sod it and he'll pit himself.
Yeah, so he doesn't lose too much time.
Which is
Yeah,
what
he's in.
doing.
Yeah, which is what he's doing. Now, how committed is he to the line? Not very. A long way down the pit lane for the Haas. Well, what does he go on? Is that Ultras? Those are Ultra Softs going on.
They are indeed.
And he will come out, ooh, just behind KO?
Yes.
Just, yes. But KO will be in the next couple of laps.
Yes.
Yeah. So Madman's
At the top lot will be Dave.
Yeah, Dave is still yet to pit at all.
And he started on fresh supers as well.
Yes, he did. Yes, he didn't get through to Q3, did he? James Threeson, I think he was the other driver.
Will Charlie now try and pass KO?
If the opportunity gets there, like if he actually gets in the position, then yes, I think he will, because he's on much fresher tyres, and look at him, he's already on the back of him. I think he'll want to get by, because otherwise he's going to lose too much time. So KO's not fast at the moment on those warm ultras.
No. I'll tell you who is, relatively speaking, that's J19.
Yeah, Madman's not really gaining anything.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, he's being sensible. Does he have a look into the bus stop? He does. Oh, KO's. I wonder. I think KO's boxing. Yeah, KO will be boxing, I reckon. Yes, he is.
Yep.
Actually, very wise there of KO. The last thing you want is a car up your inside when you're trying to box. Oh, yeah, isn't he? Coming out of La Source.
But Dave still hasn't hit it.
No, he has not.
So, Devil will definitely be 4.
Yeah, Devil will have that 4th place.
KO will come out behind the soups. Just in front of me.
8th place for KO. So a lot of work to do for KO.
What's the gap to the leader? The gap is 29 seconds. So he's only caught 5 seconds up.
Whiteside's gone. Whiteside's
Lovely.
crashed on the. That's the approach to Blanchimon.
Yeah. How's he gone there?
I think he was very close with Jace Therese. I think there might have been Jace Therese has lost his wing or part of his wing. I reckon there might have been some contact there between the two of them.
Meanwhile, back into the lead.
Jace Therese has crashed in the pit lane entrance, by the way.
How easy will Madman try and force this issue to get by J19?
I think it would have been a.
Charlie's now past
Ooh,
Dave.
Madman's deep. Madman's a lot better on the brakes. That's a. That would have lit his eyes up there.
48, 8 fastest lap.
very clever there, because he could have easily got him into turn 1, but he knows if he'd done that, J19 probably would have just repassed him.
Good. This might be simple, but it's going to be simple, I think.
Just got... Oh, J19's not giving up! No, you say that.
There's going to be...
No, there was contact!
There it is.
Did that damage... No, it didn't damage J19. And there's a few...
At this rate, Devil might actually pass Dave 1025 on the track.
Yeah. Is Dave trying to one-stop? Do you reckon? Do you reckon he might do the softs for 25 laps or something? Do a one-stop? I mean, that front left is, you can already see the line appearing sort of down the centre of the tyre.
Yeah.
Have you noticed there's a few clouds appearing as well, have you noticed?
No, I haven't.
If you go on board, there are a few darker clouds starting to appear.
Right, so perhaps will outscore Mercedes with this race as well.
Yes.
This battle for the lead isn't over yet. And I do suspect Madman will...
No, J19's deep, so I think he'll lose enough time. Yeah, he's outside the DRS now. Day 1025 goes around again. But as you say, Devil is now less than 4 seconds off him.
Probably so. Is his Co's first lap on the Supers? He hasn't set a fastest lap.
So as he makes a move on Michael C.
That will help the Mercedes battle. That will help Mercedes in that battle.
I don't think that's his first lap, that's his second or third.
He still hasn't got purple time though.
Has he had a clean lap yet though?
Right across the Radion there?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't pass if I were you, Michael C there. Because, yeah, that's wise, because you didn't actually... That was definitely gaining an advantage if he'd gone for that.
White's now in it. And it goes back out on ultra slots, it looks like.
Right, so K now 1.5 behind Soups. J19's back within a second.
Yes.
And Charlie's coming in as well. Starting to... He is on the softer tyre, Charlie, but he is also bringing that gap down. Ever so slightly.
J19 is not one for normally getting penalties.
Oh, he's not one for getting as many.
Many, no. Madman sometimes does have the tendency to have a couple.
Well, we saw it. Was it Silverstone, wasn't it? As soon as it turned dry, he was basically getting a warning every lap.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he does have that tendency.
Devil's now 2.5 behind Dave. Now this is important because if Dave is one-stopping, Devil will have to overtake him.
Yeah. So brave. It's a good idea from Dave, considering those were fresh.
They'd be committed to do it though, straight away.
There's Michael, that's another one. That's his second one. So he's one more away, and then that's a points deduction.
And we have over half the race to do still.
Yes.
J19 has made another mistake. He's now 1.7 behind.
Yeah.
Charlie's 10 seconds behind J19, so...
No, Charlie's 8.7.
I'm looking at the leader.
But that gap has actually gone up, so Charlie's not actually...
Cato has gone quicker, has done his fastest lap, but it isn't purple.
Yeah. He's right behind Super. I don't think he's had a properly clean lap though since he's been out of the pits.
Co's only gained 2 seconds this stint. So
As you say, he's had to pass matey boy.
Another pit stop.
He's had to pass matey boy Michael C, and he's now on the back of Soups as Madden goes quickest again.
That's why Madden.
Yeah. 2.3 seconds now. Yeah, that's gone up quickly.
I know that, well, J19 may have to, well, J19's box that we end up at.
Oh, KO around the outside at the bus stop. Wheel banging, more wheel banging, and more, and still more. Paulson off the track. And he's through. It's a bit rude, but he's through.
Right, so where will KO have to pit again?
Well, we've been, what, 15 to 20 laps, those supers? And he pitted...
Pit again, and Devil will have to pit again. Oh,
everyone has to...
right up behind Dave now.
He is. Dave is really struggling. Both his fronts look awful.
We're now half distance now, so unless you try to get to a place where you can run the old stuff.
You need to get to lap 30 minimum, surely, to do that. That seems almost suicidal. I'm sorry, Dave, if you're still listening to us, but because surely, yeah, if he was going to do a one-stop and pit for the softs, he would have pitted now already. Because surely he would have done slightly.
Get by Dave now.
KO's coming. KO's coming. Yeah, I think I might have a look into the bus stop. Lining them up, gaining quickly. Can he get a four? No, easing off. There's been some very wise driving. Oh, he's off too much though. There has been some wise driving. Yeah, there has been some wise driving out there though. Patient driving. Dave goes again. I'd love to know the percentage of that wear on his tyres right now. KO has taken 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds out of that lap. Devil needs to pass Dave now. The only other thing I can think of, there's Dave's penalty.
There's his,
and there comes Devil. And he also takes up the...
Dave just damaged his front wing.
He took out the DRS board. I think that was.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. The other thing I could only think of is the clouds are getting darker. Is Dave hoping to get to the rain, if it does rain, without stopping and therefore gaining his advantage that way?
I don't know. All I do know is that KO's right up behind Dave now.
Yeah, and to be honest, the pace that Dave appears to have at the moment, there should be easy pickings for KO.
Oh,
and Dave's letting through.
Okay. Why would you do that?
I thought then for a second he might have had a puncher, but he hasn't. But surely if you're letting drivers through, you might as well box. Because you're not going to be gaining any kind of advantage that way. Now KO's on the back of Devil.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Does Dave pit? No, he doesn't. KO just passes his lap.
He's still 25 behind Merman.
It's taken a couple of seconds, but yeah, no more. He's not gaining anywhere near enough, is he?
No.
He needs more than a second a lap, and it's evident to see he hasn't got that pace advantage.
No, he hasn't got the qualifying pace advantage.
So where are the other Backsalls are all fairly spread out. I suppose the nearest other one really is if you discard Devil being, yeah, it would be Soulman less than 2 seconds behind VW. And after that you've got Soups and Dave 2.5 seconds behind the cars there, behind them. Other than that, it's fairly strung out. It's a bit of a patient waiting game to the next stop.
Probably a bit of a lull, aren't we?
I'm just still quite curious about those clouds.
What do you like? Would you like the weather report?
I would like to know if there is any forecast, because it could, it would just provide that added spice for the end of the race. If it starts falling with, say, like 10 laps to go, 5 to 10 laps to go, it could really throw a real spanner in the works. KO goes a little bit deep into the bus stop. Dave has now got Suits right behind him, but Dave goes around again. I wonder if he is. Ultras? Get to lap 3rd. It's raining. There is rain. There you go. I wonder if he's, yeah.
Okay then, so does this help J19 now?
We'll see. Because, yeah, well, he had the advantage in quali. And Soups passes Dave, so that's why Dave has stayed out.
Yep. But is it too little too late?
It might have actually, would it have been more worthwhile going on the softs rather than the supers? Or would he have lost too much time doing that?
When do they all hit?
Depends how quickly it falls.
We've had also issues before where people have thought, it's wet enough.
And then they lose buckets of time.
Yeah. Key would normally be when the DRS is disabled.
Yeah, that is normally the best inkling when it goes from dries to wets.
Mate, Michael C was dreading this. He made the wrong call at Silverstone.
Yeah, that was going the other way, wasn't it? Going from wet to dries, but yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a tough call for him, but yeah, he unfortunately made the wrong one there. J19's fallen back. It's now over 5 seconds. Or just under 5 seconds. So that's the one good thing Madman has. He has that J3 for 3 seconds. Madman does have that sort of buffer.
Yeah.
Not to necessarily mean he has to be the first one in.
Well, if he is, then he's got to make sure that it's not so bad.
The problem is, with this being such a long lap, if you commit to doing another lap on the dries and it says DRS disabled as you're sort of approaching or coming out of turn 1, that could be, yeah, you could lose seconds doing that, because this middle sector you'll just lose so much time being on the wrong tyre. J3 gets lapped by KO.
It looks like. Oh no, Madman might be struggling here.
Oh yeah, Madman's made a mistake. J19 is close.
Oh no, he's lost his lead.
Oh, he's lost it. He's hit the wall. He's hit the pit wall.
That must be the Soul Man. Now this is what he didn't want to see, because now he's stuck.
Is it too early still to go on? He's going to Inters.
He'd have to go to Inters. It's too early though. Right, so he's going to come out behind KO and behind Devil, possibly even behind Soups.
You know, we mentioned earlier that if Devil wanted a podium, he might need a few people to have a few misfortunes. Well, there's one of them.
He still needs.
He needs one. Well, this will be the clue. Devil has come out.
No, Madman's in front of Devil. Still.
Yeah, Devil is only what, about 4.5 seconds, or 3 seconds behind. This will be the clue.
Now has a very comfortable cushion.
Yeah, J19.
And look who's got another comfortable cushion.
Can I point out, Devil's gained over a second already.
Yes, it's definitely not wet enough. So
it's
Madman's race is now ruined.
So
His race is ruined.
Yeah, Soulman as well. But he was already.
Well, I think Soulman and Madman have hit each other. I think it's another leader here in the back of a back.
Oh, Madman's hit the wall again. Madman's knocked more wing off.
This is what KO actually wanted.
Yeah, this is perfect for KO because look, Madman's got 10 seconds to Dave. How many seconds do you reckon was for a stop? 18?
Probably 18, but
he's going to fall down between Matey Boy and Soups at that rate. I know there will still be drivers needing to pit for the inters, but...
Oh, J19's in!
Ooh. What do the others do?
That's early. The same.
Charlie go...
When did he pit? He's done 13 laps.
No, he was about
16, 17 laps with a set of socks he's done?
He might have been coming towards... KO's going to come out right behind him. No, KO will be third initially, but will potentially get the drag if he is still too dry.
I think it is. Madman's in again.
Yeah. Yeah, J90's way off! And KO's right through.
And the next possibly a win thrown away by J19. So now we have to look at Charlie now, who may win.
Charlie, KO, don't roll out the Ferrari, and Devil will take P3 if he can catch up with J19 quick enough.
Yeah, I don't know why J19 pitted. I don't know why they're pitting.
It's not 10 seconds per day for corner cutting. What on earth was that for?
It's nowhere near wet enough though. I don't know why they're pitting. The Soups is in again as well.
I wonder if he knocked his wing. Yeah, he has. He's knocked his wing as well. So Madman and Dave are battling for 7th, both on the intos. But Devil was taking 3 seconds out on this contact between those two. Dave does not want to let Madman through. And there's going to be more contact if they're not careful because they're on the wrong tyre. They haven't got any grip. But Devil's taken 4 seconds out of J19 this lap already.
Yeah. KO's now pushing like mad to catch Charlie.
Oh, Madman's going to lose another wing if he's not careful.
Do you reckon people have seen
Charlie's in?
Pit or Charlie's in? This is too early.
But
giving this win to KO.
He was in lap 17 for those ultras. Again, has he just got to the end of his stint and has had to force his own hand onto going onto him?
Yeah, this is too early. KO's going to win this.
KO's going to win this.
J19's now out. The only thing that will save them is whether or not it throws it down now. And KO will have to pit, but KO's got now 10 seconds to J19 in a lap.
How do you think Devil's reacting right now? He's P3 and he's gaining on P2 at a rate of knots.
Yeah. Well, Devil could come second in this race.
Devil could come second, and Matey Boy still on those slicks as well. If he, I know he's still 17 seconds behind Charlie.
Madman's only 8. Soulman's now out from the crash. That's going to be. It is. It's still too dry.
It's still too dry. Although Devil's not really caught J19 a lot this lap.
They must be getting there.
He's only gained about 4/10 this lap.
So KO will come out.
Second.
No.
Oh no, just behind Charlie. Just behind Charlie. Is it getting to that point now? I mean, the drives still look good. Devil is still closing.
On KOs they are.
Devils look alright as well. He's gained a second in the middle sector, so it's still drier. It's still quicker on the drives.
J19's actually holding up Jace DeReese.
Jace DeReese, yeah, he's on the soft.
He's also a lap under fueled.
Who's that, sorry?
Jace DeReese.
Well, he's
KO's in. KO's now in. Devil carries on. Devil carried on. This is good. Devil made the right call here. Because now, right, so that's actually saved J19.
Well, you say Jace DeReese is a lap under fuel. Don't forget he's a lap down, so that's fine for him. But there's KO.
KO came out ahead of Charlie.
Yeah.
Boy's now in.
What's that gap between KO and Devil?
3.8. Oh no, 3.8 to J19.
Michael C's gone.
J3.
One of the Hasses have gone. That's on. That's out of Stavilo.
Jace DeReese is also gone.
And that's out of Radion.
Completely. Oh my god, that's a big one.
Yeah, that was
different. Yeah, Devil's now losing pace.
Yeah, it's now time for the inters. Yep, it's now time for the inters. Unfortunately, Devil's now going to lose some of that time he's gained. But look, he's got over half a minute to Dave.
Yeah, so who will be still fourth?
He will be fourth if he can keep this going. And if something happens, don't drop it now, Devil, as Michael C leaves. But if anything happens to Charlie, J19 or KO, Devil is on for a podium. There you go, DRS disabled. So Devil should have really come in the lap KO did. But
we now have a very close-ish battle for the lead.
Yeah, with the Merc out in front.
Which we did not expect at this point in the race. So Charlie's now past
Devil.
Well.
Devil's got no grip now. But yeah, he's got 30.
It's about 6.5 cover the top three.
Devil will rejoin in fourth, about 20-25 seconds back. But Devil should still have around. He lost a couple of seconds there, nearly hitting the pit wall. He should still come out, well, he'll easily come out in front today, but he'll have about 10 seconds? 15 seconds?
Whether or not he can hold off Madman now, I don't know. Now, who's the closest to getting a penalty out of the top three?
Let's have a look. So J19 is on 1 warning. KO 1 warning. And Charlie 2 warnings.
He said has definitely got 2.
Yeah, he's still got those 2.
Madman's now 5th.
Yeah, he's passed. And they say he's 13 seconds behind Devil. KO is closing in on J19, but only a little bit.
You say a little bit, he's just taking a second out of him.
Oh yeah, God, ooh, I think J19 made a mistake in a... Hang on a moment. Is J19 missing some wing? The right-hand side of his wing? Is he missing some...
Yes.
He is. So J19 has lost some downforce, which isn't going to help him. How did he suffer that?
That must have been before the wet.
Yeah, he must have not changed his wing at his stop. So J19 unfortunately hasn't got full performance available to him.
So So that means KO's going to win this somehow.
Somehow KO's going to win this from the back of the grid, assuming he doesn't have an issue himself. Madman's taken 3 seconds out of Devil, so I think Devil's going to struggle hanging on to 4th.
Yeah.
But yeah, he might. It'll be tough for him to stay in 5th with Dave not far behind Madman. But either way, it's been a great drive for Devil, no matter what happens now.
Yeah.
There we go, KO within 6th.
No, because he's lost time.
Yeah.
The problem is though, he's going to...
This is where now he will lose all of his time now, won't it, with that lack of downforce. It'll be mainly through Puon, since it's the right-hand element missing. So KO's got to be careful he doesn't run into the back of him, because he could find he has so much more speed through the corners. But we said this earlier on, J19 is very difficult to pass.
Yeah. Especially now we've only got 12 laps to go.
12 laps to go.
It's now raining sideways.
I think this is J19's best. Well, this is the best sort of show we've seen from J19 since I think Baku, when he came 2nd there.
Yeah.
KO's deep. That's brave. You don't want to be doing anything risky because he's in a really good championship position here.
Good run out of that.
Yeah, he.
Very good run out of that. Ooh, bloody hell.
Oh, J19, that was brave.
Oh, rude.
Yeah. I think KO will run away now.
Yep.
Now can Charlie catch J19? That has a Merc battle. J19 gets a penalty.
Oh, there's a penalty. Right.
Sector 3, Dave's gone. He's gone out of Blanchimont.
Yes, same place Charlie went in qualifying.
Yeah. Have you noticed how little that gap has gone down between Madman and Devil in the last 2 laps?
Yes.
That hasn't really gone down anywhere.
One of Devil's now got used to the conditions. You've got to remember his Devil has to do a bit of it. He'll have to get used to it.
Right, so at the moment, everyone who's currently out there, once they've all passed Dave, will be scoring the points. We've got 10 runners. And because it's such a...
outscore Hats in the constructors as well, like quite a fair amount.
Well, yeah, with Michael C not scoring,
and they'll have a 15-point deduction as well.
Did they hit that? Did they get 3?
I think Michael C got 4 penalties, I think.
I don't think he did he?
I thought he did.
Let's have a look. 1, 2... Oh, he got 3. He did get 3 just before he crashed. So yeah, so there's a 15-point deduction coming for Haas as well as a result of that. Charlie's not got a penalty yet, so...
That will definitely put Mercedes then ahead of Haas in the constructors then. How many penalties has Charlie got? Is it 2?
Yeah, no, he only had 2 warnings. He hasn't got one yet.
Oh, he hasn't got one yet, right, okay.
He's got 2 warnings. He's in a better position than J19.
But J19 is still coming second with his pace.
Yes, Charlie can't catch him quickly enough. Devil's holding on to fourth. And I haven't seen Devil's... I've not seen Devil's name pop up for a penalty either, where we have seen with Madman.
Devil doesn't get penalties, though.
No. He's always very, very good when it comes to that. So don't forget, Madman's got a penalty already, so think of that as actually 11.5 seconds.
Has Madman got a penalty?
Madman got one.
Really?
Yeah, Madman got one before he lost his wing.
Ah.
Pretty sure, yeah. Oh, no, sorry, I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I saw his name there.
His name.
No, I do apologise. He hasn't even got a single warning yet. Ignore me. Briefly had yellow.
There's a Renault that spun a poo on. That must be
That'll
VW.
be VW. And he's knocked his wing. But he might as well keep going, because he's scoring a point.
Charlie's not catching J19 at all.
Oh, actually, Devil's actually catching Charlie. Devil's actually taking some time out of Charlie.
Madman's has taken us like nearly a second out of Devil.
10 laps to go, 7.7. Yeah, so KO's been away from J19. Charlie's not really doing anything on J19. Devil is ever so slowly catching Charlie, but too big a gap. It is all about Madman, whether he can take fourth. Because it was 19 points, the gap between KO and Madman, in Madman's favour, but at the moment, that will be down to 9.
Well, you've got to remember as well, Madman's on the cusp of a 15-point deduction himself.
Which he shouldn't get this race.
No, and KO's on the third. No, KO had his 10-point deduction last race.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, he's on 5, I think. He went over that threshold after Hungary. Oh, Charlie's now I don't know if J90's made a mistake, but Charlie's all of a sudden taking a second this lap.
Yeah.
Jay Storice has left the session, he's already out.
Penalty points, so he's got a couple there.
Oh, there's Charlie's penalty.
KO's got a 5, as you say.
That's actually quite a shame there for Charlie, because in theory, before that getting that penalty, he only needed to find 2 seconds, and he would have actually jumped J19 at the end.
Yeah.
But he's now got to catch him and pass him on track, since they're both in the same position. And he's actually lost time again.
Madman is now 6 behind Devil.
Yes, he is. That. And I think as well, if Madman does get there, Devil won't really put much of a fight.
But the important thing is, another thing, Renault closed Toro down by a point in the constructors as well.
What's the gap between those two then?
9.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, so that'll be obviously down to 8, which is why it's even more important for VW to keep going, despite the fact he's over a minute behind London Sands.
Yeah, but you don't know what happens again, so.
Exactly, you don't know, someone might crash up ahead.
London Sands will half his deficit in points as well to -2 currently.
3 seconds. He's okay. That's his first one, I think.
Yeah.
And he's got over 40 seconds to the car behind, so that might have no effect there. Madman's pushing hard. He's 4.5 behind Devil now, but he's drifting that car. He's pushing hard. He doesn't want to lose too many points to KO.
No.
Especially with Monza coming up next.
All blunts in pit lane. Another yellow flag.
That falls. That VW spun again. VW's not having a very good time with it out there.
I'm trying to work this out. But why? Right, so Mercedes will outscore Haas by. Well, why will get 2 points? So in J19 will get. So that's 21.
No, wait. What? White's on 4. So 22 they'll get. And Charlie, you obviously getting 15.
That's 7 points. That'll be therefore 1 point behind. But then Haas will have a 15-point deduction, so Mercedes will have a 14-point lead.
Yeah. And of course then Charlie's obviously on the cusp of adding further deductions onto that.
Another thing which would be important, this will be the first time Madman will not be on the podium.
It would be, yes. That nearly happened at Spain, but due to penalties he got back on the podium.
Onto the middle of the podium. Well,
yeah, he actually finished 4th on the roads, but with penalties and time penalties that are applied in FIA, he actually ended up coming 2nd. So it won't be the first time on the...
I've got to sort of say, Madman's in the lead because of a bit of luck that he's had in the races, because KO is still fighting back from his DNS at Russia and his 5th place at Spain. He's still trying to come back from there. He's done that by having 1 extra win over Madman and 5 extra poles.
Yeah, KO has definitely been the king of qualifying in this league this year.
Yeah.
Or this season, shall I say. Madman's now 2.8 behind Devil with 6 laps to go, so I think Devil will find it difficult to hold on to 4th, but should have no issues coming in 5th.
No.
Which would be a fantastic result for him. Despite even though he obviously started 2nd on the grid, he would happily take 5th. And that is really the closest battle at the moment.
Yes. Charlie isn't catching J19.
No, it's hovering around that 5-second mark. J19 is doing very well with. Well, I suppose really in these conditions that would affect him less, wouldn't it? Because you're carrying less speed.
Yeah.
You'll be carrying less speed in those corners, so it wouldn't affect him anywhere near as much. So, yeah, I suppose it's not the end of the world too much. Obviously, it's not ideal. Devil gets a penalty, and White. So that now actually puts Madman ahead of Devil.
Yeah.
Anyway. They've got to start lap 41 to score points if they do crash out.
Yes.
That's because it's such a long lap, the short amount of laps, it's a lot less margin for error in terms of getting classified. Madman is now within a second of Devil. It should be fairly straightforward once he gets there. Assuming he doesn't run into the back of him.
He shouldn't do.
Which he shouldn't do.
But he has done in this race already. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I should we don't know what happened to him and Soul Man.
The Devil's let him through, I think. I think Devil eased off the throttle there. Again, with his penalty, that's actually quite a wise decision. There's no point fighting him, because he's not going to finish ahead of him anyway, unless Madman himself gets a penalty.
Correct.
So, Charlie has closed that gap to J19, but again, not enough.
Not pulling back out again, though.
KO all of a sudden just found that all of his Christmases coming at once with the rain. It just worked out so well for him. Yeah, the rain came at quite an awkward time.
It bad for Madman completely because he had the incident with Soul Man.
But it came awkward for most drivers because it seemed to coincide with strategy, but just so that the tyres wore out more quicker than it did actually leading into this. Let me try and speak that properly. I'll try that again. It didn't get wet enough quickly enough. Yeah. Traffic, that's white. Not many cars have been laps this race. It is a long lap. Oh, there's Charlie. Is that his second? Is that his first?
I thought it was his second because I thought you said that after his first one they would have to pass J19 on
Oh
the
yes,
road.
he is. That is his second one. He's got 2 warnings. Penalty and 2 warnings on lap 40.
Already?
That's what it's showing on Race Director. So we got warning lap 7, warning lap 8.
Yeah.
And then there's warning on lap 35 for a penalty. And then he got a warning lap 39. He got 2 warnings lap 40, which resulted in his second penalty.
Right.
So he's still needs to have another 3 warnings to get that deduction. But the fact he got 2 warnings on 1 lap could be a bit perilous for him.
Yeah.
Sector 1 yellows.
Yellow sector 1.
That matey boy spun it a Radion. He's knocked his wing off.
Yep, that's wing damage. That's definitely devil safe now then.
Yep.
Fifth.
That might.
Will that promote soon?
I was just going to say that's a long way to go with no wing in these conditions. It might allow Soups and maybe even White, which would help Merc in that battle as well. A little bit more. This KO now starts at lap 41. Charlie can see J19, but just can't get close enough.
They're very equally matched.
They are. But yeah, now that will mean Devil has over a minute, it will mean, to the car behind, so he's should easily come 5th. So Soups has got to within 20 seconds, 22 seconds, sorry, of Matey Boy. So Soups, which should, to be a longer stop for Matey Boy, should get get him, but it'll be tight where the white will. Tight where the white will. I don't think white will. He'll be close, but I don't think he'll quite catch him. White's in the last chicane now. He's having his own moment at bus stop. Suits. Yeah, he should come out in front of White. He's only losing the one position.
Mate, he's now a lap down right now.
Yes, he is. So that means, yeah, 6 down are all a lap down. That'll please Devil as well.
No, Stoops isn't a lap down yet.
Oh, not quite. It's right behind him. He will go a lap down though. There you go. Now I'm right.
No, you're right, but your time statement was.
Yeah, no, that will be another sort of thumbs up for Devils. The fact he should go through this race without being lapped.
Well, yeah, because Devil is just going into Eau Rouge.
Well, yeah, he's got. KO has got over a minute and 15 to find on Devil to lap him in 2.5 laps.
But the problem is, though, when it was raining, didn't Devil have to be overtaken by him? Didn't KO overtake Devil when it was raining?
Yes, he did.
So KO found.
Well, yeah, well, KO pitted the lap at the right time. Devil did lose time, didn't he? Staying out that extra lap. So that's where some of that time would have been lost, but yeah, KO was found a good 3/4 of a minute.
Charlie's now 3.5 seconds behind J19 now.
It's not really enough though, is it? Unless J19 makes a mistake.
Charlie has to pull away by 6 seconds. It's effectively after the
3. J19's got a penalty. J19 has 1, so it'll be 3 seconds.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, it'll be. Wouldn't mean anything if Charlie did pass him on the last lap, unless J19 spun or something like that, or did get another penalty himself. Oh, we got a battle going on there. 6th and 7th, Super Matey Boy. I just noticed behind on fresh inters. Say these two are a lap down, so there you go. There is J19's penalty, so that's now 6 seconds each now between 2nd and 3rd. Yellow sector 2. Charlie is spun. So that's, well, there you go, that's ended that.
Oh, if Charlie gets another penalty, that puts it right close with Madman.
Madman's 11.7, oh god, yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Madman needs to find a couple of seconds for that to work. But I think he's got the capability of potential. Yeah.
Didn't say Madman has a penalty himself.
No, he didn't. I was wrong with that statement. KO is on his final lap.
This is his last lap. Madman's down by 1 second.
Yeah, so if Charlie does get another penalty, Madman might sneak himself back on the podium.
Complete and utter luck.
when KO has just, yeah, he had to ride his luck a bit as well. He had issues at the start. Just timed his,
qualifying.
yeah, right at the back at the start. Had damage within the opening laps. He just ended up having to fight his way through the field, but he was the one driver who timed his pit stop perfectly for the inters.
Yep.
He was the only one to pit on that correct lap. Devil was a lap later, but no one else was really anywhere near being close.
No.
And that's why KO found himself in the position he's in, and he's on to close that 19-point gap as it stands. Down to...
Well, if Charlie gets another penalty now, Madman will be in. I think. Now it will.
So what was that, 19 points. He's down to 7. 6, sorry. 13-point swing, KO's way.
Yeah.
6 points he'll come down to. Here we go, KO into the bus stop for the final time. And just cruising over the line. And he takes another win, and he's right back in this championship battle. He will be absolutely ecstatic.
Tell you what, if Madman finds another second, 1.4, 1.1 now, will beat Charlie anyway.
Oh God, yes he will. J19 crosses the line second. Charlie cannot make a mistake.
Madman's sideways through blocking the front.
He's really trying, isn't he? But no, Charlie should.
If Charlie celebrated at all going across the line, well, that was 9.5 seconds. I don't know why that's done that. 8 tenths.
8
it
tenths.
Was at the end.
Cool, that got a bit closer than it needed to be, and Devil will be the last one across the line to take a superb 5th place. But yeah, Madman nearly found himself keeping his podium run going somehow, but it wasn't to be. So for once, we do not have a McLaren on the podium.
No, a Ferrari, a Mercedes, and a Haas.
And of course, Haas will lose some points in that battle with Mercedes.
Yep.
But I don't think the Merc drivers aren't exactly far away either, I don't think.
They are.
How many points are they on?
5 for J19 and 1 for White.
Alright, so they've got a few to still get. So KO and Madman, the only
2
drivers, if you obviously discount the guys that crashed out early on, to not get any penalties. There's no real complication.
There wasn't a single 5-seconder, so that's nice.
Well, Dave 1025 got a 10-seconder. Not long before he crashed. I remember that popping up.
Yeah, the 4 to 19.
Yeah. But everyone else are all easily worked out. I don't think... Who was that? So Michael C. will obviously get that licence point.
Michael C. will...
one of the...
Will. Not Blandon.
No, J Series. And that's the only two, I think.
Will. Dave
1025 will, yes, he will, won't he? Yeah, so it's 3 3-seconders and then the 10-second stop go, which he actually has served, I think, before he crashed.
No, it wasn't a stop go.
Was it not a stop go? Was it just a full-on time penalty?
Yeah,
that's harsh. But anyway, that was another thrilling race to actually enjoy commentating on in the F2 League around Spa. 2 weeks' time they go again at Monza, another absolute classic track, and yeah, a lot of slipstreaming and high speed will be going on there. But the next action you'll see will be the F1 League. have a go around Spa. Why is... Oh God. Hang on.
I have no control over what's going on.
I can't explain that. My Alexa just decided to start playing music.
Oh, fair enough.
So yeah, no idea what was going on there. But yeah, next action will be F1 League around Spa, this time next Sunday. I haven't been advised who the commentators are yet, so just watch this space.
I believe Whiteside is one of them.
I think Whiteside, and it might be J19, I think. I think he said he might be getting J19 potentially to do it alongside him, but that is yet to be confirmed. How many drivers we'll have on the grid? Who knows?
Single-digit figures.
Hopefully not that bad, but there will be a few drivers absent, definite. Hint, hint, wink, wink, i.e. me and SH.
And
potentially Kyle, if he can get back in time. So yes, we don't know how many drivers there'll be, but we'll see you in a week's time. For those that do show up. Thank you very much.